they'd have to rely just a bit more on their individuals to find some early success. But they are kicking things off on the T side. Bill Chinook has gone for the utility in the form of the Molotov. AW does have the smoke, so I was kind of hoping to see some of these players already pop out of middle, but they're playing it somewhat slow. Nota, okay.
What?
Big frags found. James as well. What? Fnatic, they had just the setup to counter this play, and yet they're getting absolutely DE_destroyed.
Wow, okay. Paravision coming into this one, making a little bit of a statement. That is as clean as it comes for a pistol round. And
anyhow, looks like they will just move in from the ramp position, which isn't too bad, to be honest. Paravision, they have at least cleared out the bomb site, so there's still a chance that someone is lingering behind that smoke, which is exactly what Cypher did. Fear still in a powerful position in AW. Now it's time to clear out Cheetah, and that gunfight could change the entire course of this round, because it's Jambo finding more, and it's all up to Jame in a 1v3. And of course, that bomb is getting defused ASAP. The nade simply won't cut it. And nice headshot, but that's all he's gonna get.
just getting aggressive, taking matters into his own hands, winning important fights. He should be tested again here. Cypher, early util, Jambo stuck on the site, has to try and escape. He will, but at the sacrifice of his teammate. They'll lose B and the man advantage. And Paravision, all gas, no brakes here in round 4.
I was so sure that nade is going to do way more damage, but anyhow, just look at the crossfire that has been set up. Oh my goodness, it's impenetrable. And this is the one great thing that I think not a lot of teams still do on this map, is whenever they take the B bombs, and I think it is so crucial to just keep on pushing forward. You know, quite reminiscent of, like, you know, the A bomb site on Mirage, right? Is that once you do take control of the site, great.
I mean, if there's anyone you want with a hero rifle, it's definitely him. They just have low expectations for this round with all 5 stacked up on B. Very little firepower to go around. That 1M4 spams away for the first. Casillo knows that there's more on the other side of this cloud. Doesn't want to stick around too long to find out what the 5.7s taste like. But it seems like his teammates will regardless. Fear follows up for another man advantage, and they've got the bomb down somewhere in this smoke. HE tries to blow it open. Blamef ends up catching the timing, and Nota with his head on a pivot can't take all 3. Somehow, some way, Fnatic get it done with nothing, and it's not even. And they're back out with the guns. AW with the Desert Eagle out, but the rest with the AKs. Jane rocks a sniper. They've been given a lot of room here in mid. Util being deployed. Nota's got to take a step back as he's blinded, but recognizes that Donut and Red Room is smoked, so he can just maneuver around it, stretch his legs a little bit here. Casillo knows there's one in the corner, punishes, expects a second a peek, and Cypher's spacing is just off. He meets his maker, bullet to the noggin. Jame follows up. This is a much better round from Paravision.
Usually you do expect 2 players to be there, and if you eliminate both of them, man, oh man, do the T's have a lot of freedom to work with. Jambo, oh, that is, of all the plays, you did not expect someone like Zilla to just push through the smoke. And anyhow, that is a mega convincing victory for Paravision. Again, just they're more than happy. Okay, we're just gonna wait, but while we're waiting, we're gonna throw in, you know, some utility of our own, some HE grenades towards Donut, maybe Red Room, and then once the timer is, or should I say, once the smoke is up, that's when they take control of middle. And surprise, surprise, there's no one here for like the 2nd or 3rd time in a row. Oh, Zello again finding the opening frag. You can see Fear is struggling. It's a double peek, and it's looking really good for Paravision once again.
Yeah, this keeps this round plausible now. HE does big damage. And look at this. Oh, James just found all the room. Through mid, onto the A site. Posted on the angle. Can't hit the flick. Doesn't leave himself enough of a gap. Thinks that the cross has been made into Temple. That's not the case. Either way, they'll have room to get this bomb planted. And the slow burner, Casillo here in elbow. If he gets the timing right, he could be good for a multi-kill here. The problem is that he's low on health. As Nota takes the contact, this will be Casillo's cue to start walking forward, but he really needed to find one there. James still worried that someone's coming in from CT. Scoped in on Donut, needs to connect, and threads the needle between both. And it's all onto Casillo. They'll turn around. BlameF's spidey senses start tingling as things are a little too quiet on the site. And Fnatic will finally take their third.
Right on their heels. He's got some good timing, but the fact is James dies just a little bit earlier, and then Zella becomes the easy target. So no flank. Oh, what a change-up. James is in middle with a Mac 10. I mean, he has no backup, and just look at he's just practically being the human decoy at this point, keeping those two mid players at bay. Meanwhile, the main push is happening here on the B bomb site, and look at the frags. It is Nada, it is AW, and that's full control of the B bomb site, but at least with that nade, that means there's no smoke to try and stop those CTs, so Belchanok, he might be forced to go for this gunfight. Flash comes in, he goes for the peek! Oh, so many players to find, and he only gets one. And so it's all up to Lonesome Nada. 1v2, here we go, gets the first, where is the second? He's up close, and that will be Jambo to secure the victory for Fnatic, and a really, really important win.
A chance to make it a third as well. Paravision still with a decent buy. They had heaps of cash to work with, and it's only just depleted. It'll be next round that they'll be strapped for money if they can't convert here, but James off to a flying start.
Man, oh man, Paravision has been, it feels like consistently just hitting this B bomb site, kind of neglecting the A site for a lot of these rounds. And they did get that frag in Cheetah, so this could prompt at least someone to take control of that part. Meanwhile, Crims and Fear, oh man, they're feeling the pressure all right. Okay, Zell just gonna push on through. Ooh. What just happened? Bunch of frags, but they're still looking good for Paravision. A bomb plant about to happen, but BlameF with the spam. Oh, the spam connects. Time wasted. Jambo. The nade is blown open, but Jambo's got the angle. Oh, gets the frag as well. And now it's all up to James. AK-47 in hand. Might just get that nade in. Good damage inflicted, but the big problem, of course, is BlameF with the flank. And the fact is that, yeah, James is not seeing any of the CTs. He might begin to wonder, but he is a tad bit late, and BlameF with company close out another round win.
Just being smoked, spammed through that smoke. I mean, it's just such a mess. There was a team kill in the middle there as well. You see it on the replay. It actually ends up plaguing them as they lose the round. Final of the half then comes with not a lot of firepower here for Paravision. Remember, they were 6-2 up. This is looking like we're going to split down the middle at 6-6. BlameF taking matters into his own hands again. But the aggression punished. The trade goes the other way, and Paravision have got the man advantage and room to plant. Nota's going to follow up. Now a 1v3 for Crims.
Or at least this time, it's not happening, right? We have been seeing some successful retakes from Fnatic, but not this time. Not Freddy Crims. Yeah, look at this. James with a backstab. There we go. A tap in the noggin, and that will send Paravision straight to 7.
It's going into their T side. Glocks out. A little bit of util to work with. Then out of elbow. They've been given free reign of mid. Paravision going for a very heavy B stack.
Yeah, I wonder if this is in fact a B stack or just a chance to just check out what's happening in mid and potentially come in with a flank. I was hoping to see some more aggressive plays from James, but he does have a lot of good intel, and heck, retaking the A bomb site is still quite a doable task for the CT side. AW still has the defuse kit. Zello, good frag being found. That's Cypher taking the hit, and now I see this being a very doable round win for Paravision. Crims can hold his own, and Belanchuk is there to close it out. 1 point of health, but one big frag as well. So great round start for Paravision.
Still like close. Oh, I like that. Actually, prematurely deploys the smoke. Had he waited for the contact, he definitely would have been overwhelmed, but it ends up being the outcome anyway. have the lone defender on the bomb site. He's got James to come and join him, but yeah, they both just fumble their gunfights. And Fnatic storm right through. Belchanok and Nota left for the 2 versus 5. And not one that they want to touch. They'll hold on to these weapons if they're allowed to. Yeah, Crims. Not even sure if he was really pursuing a hunt there. I think he just wanted to get far enough away because he was so low on health. It definitely could. Casillo. Oh, just gets overrun. The man that was doing all the lifting on the T side, falling pretty flat here on the defense. Back-to-back rounds. The AKs have just got the better of him. Nota and Av keeping a lid on things. I'm fully anticipating the bomb to rotate round to A as well. It's this kill from Cypher that now makes them dip back into the B side of things. That's going to slow the rotate. That was pretty perfect from Cypher, actually. Gives them exactly what they need. A bit of time here on A to tap down that bomb, take some post-plant positions. Here comes the retake.
It's on as well. They have a kid. Nota. Oh, so close to winning that gunfight against Fear. Maybe James will be the one to move in first. There we go. Big frag found, and Crims up close. Oh! Loses the fight to the one and only James. And that will be Paravision to claim 10 rounds.
BlameF. Uncontested as he goes up the ramp. He's a little bit apprehensive to press further. Let's get the confirmation that damage has been dealt, and there's one close cave. Finishes with the nade, lines up a headshot onto Av, and that is going to be the B-bomb site. Cracked wide open once again as BlameF just keeps on smashing heads. This entire round is on his shoulders. And that is going to be the B-bomb site. Cracked wide open once again as BlameF just keeps on smashing heads. This entire round is on his shoulders. And James and Belchanok don't want anything more to do with it.
Oof. At least that's one good frag from Belchanok. Oh, man. I mean, James and Zello are so aware there's someone on the other end. It's just they're not able to find a single frag up until now. James, that's a big one. And I like the setup as well. The T-side player might have been prompted to, okay, he fires off the op shot. That's a lone operator in the form of James. I might try to push him, but Zello just waiting on the corner. That could have been lethal. So I like the fact that Fnatic slowed down. But the big problem is as well, sure, they got a nice position in Red Room like we saw in the past, but Jambo missing a shot, and he's the bomb carrier as well, so that could have been awful. Ooh. Whoa, big frag, but Jambo has lost significant amount of HP. Zello recovering with another Belchanok as well. Oh no, this round is simply crumbling. Fear, good frag, but again, AW up close with the 5-7. He could just hold mouse one and deliver. No, what? Oh, what? Okay, Paravision, they're happy.
BlameF on the other side of this elbow molly. James just going to tiptoe forward. It's been a while since we've seen the Orc get aggressive like this, and BlameF's of course not ready for it. And a 1-0 start in the series. Casillo, smoke out. Oh, just about slips away, but still taken down by Cypher.
There we go. At least they've made their way onto the side itself. So bomb plot is looking good. But man, oh man, HP. That's the one problem for Fnatic. Some of these players have been softened up. Give it a great chance with the M4A1Ss to just get clean headshots. But AW struggling a little bit against Jambo. Notice here close by. Crims a little bit late, Unk. And now it's all up to Lonesome Fear in the 1v4. And I just don't see it happening. Bomb plant. I think it's for him, so he could go for the spam. But obviously he's just going to keep on spamming. Oh, the spam returns. Oh, actually, that was James just getting a lucky shot through the smoke.
And of course, your superstar, BlameF, with that AK-47, knows he has to do the heavy lifting here.
Oh, nades come through, and oh man, Yeah, you could say that wasn't really well timed with the CTs because it felt like Noda could have just been an easy target for Blame F. But anyhow, this is where Fnatic need to make the call, the big call right now. And something tells me it's not going to be as much of a call. It's just an act of desperation. Snello fighting
Ooh.
somehow wins it against both. And I think that's just about done it. Perhaps a chance at a bomb plant. That'd be quite nice for the remaining team players. That way they could maybe stall their way to victory. But again, the problem is got that flank coming in from Belenchuk. 4 players on the other side, so I guess they might as well try to go up against them, but it simply won't happen. AW will close it out with a couple big frags, and in general, Paravision.
Just tucked behind the back of the train. He's got a little bit of cover and a little tiny gap to work with. If they slow walk out, he might be able to pop ahead. Not quite, but it'll be Casillo to do the lifting.
Big frag for him. It still has backup in the form of connector, but a smoke has been deployed, and oh boy, some of these CTs are losing a fair amount of HP, but they're still alive. But the question is for how long, because Jambo getting up close. Zello not gonna make his move just yet. The half allowed Fnatic to get that bomb planted, but then again, the position is not the best if I'm being honest. The T side, not sure if they can easily defend that bomb. AW, good frag found, and Jambo feeling the pressure of Belenchuk as well as the connector player. And now it's all up to Fear, and like I said, yeah, that bomb, it's not even planted for Fear, so yeah, just don't see him winning this one. Good frags found, even a third. Wow, that's actually quite sick, but sadly, no round win.
Fear's here with him. Nota's got a tiny little angle. I'm not sure he's seen anything yet, but yeah, did he see movement there? He definitely knows now.
What's happening? The commitment here on the A side. Zello. Oh, that is some solid positioning. Would have loved to see him with an M44 to deal more damage, but I mean, he's already done his job. 2 big frags out of nowhere. James comes through. There we go.
Despite the fact that they're off to a poor start, Jambo we're going to try and add more than just the 1 death to James' tally. He's currently sat 6-1. He's had a monster start. Jambo, there you go. Nice entry. Casillo out of the equation. He's been a big piece so far. Off of the back of that and hearing the info of Jambo running away, Nota wants to try and get close into main. James aggressive into Long Dog. Posted up, wipes out Crims. 4v4. And Paravision have got some decent control and a bit of information here as well. Is James going to keep pressing? This is very aggressive.
Ooh. He's got a good chance as well.
Oh, wow.
Jambo, just in the nick of time. Aware of such a push happening. Oh, Cypher as well. Exiting out of Ivy. And you can see this round is just falling apart for Paravision. This is not looking good in Fnatic. They can just quite easily group up, hit one of the bomb sites. Clearly, they have chosen the A side. Belenchuk does have a chance to still get a frag on Cypher. But, yeah, those CTs... Oh, okay. Surprised to know that Belenchuk is able to survive for at least a couple more seconds. And right now, I think they're so hyper-focused on Belenchuk, they're just not aware of Noda's incoming push.
Oh, no.
No way! How does he get it? Now look at Noda come in with a big frag, and I think he might have just about done it. All right. Cypher left in a 1v1. Bomb still needs to be retrieved, and I love this from Noda as well. He's got time to work with, so might as well. But is he going to be aware of Noda's positioning? He's still expecting the player to move in through Pop Dog. Oh, this is good from Cypher.
Yeah, this is very good. Nota was off by a second or so there as Cypher doesn't see him cross out of Pop. He says, well, yeah, he's probably wrap connector then. Look at this, though. Nota with a kit just wants to tuck himself in the corner, worried that Cypher's going to come out from the other side in Ivy. Nota's got a smoke, but no clarity of mind to just deploy it and try and play around. Instead, jumps away, and Cypher very crisp to the headshot. And Fnatic aren't going to commit. Instead, they'll wrap around elsewhere. It seems like actually the destination of choice is A.
Yeah, seems like it. Luckily, James. Oh, that's awkward. Oh my goodness, Fear out of nowhere with 2 big frags. I was so sure that James had backup. He was sure of it as well, but look at Fear go. He's delivering the lethal blow on A side, and there's just no one to try and stop him. Fair enough. He clearly wanted to go for more frags, and why not? I mean, he's already found huge impact for the team. And sure, previously, Paravision almost won a 2v4. They almost converted it, but this time it's not going to happen.
They had the information as well, right? Because James was holding it, and then he jiggled again, saw 2, fell back, didn't deploy any util. I'm not sure he had anything all too useful. But yeah.
That's awful, honestly. That has now given a great chance for Fnatic to walk out of Ivy. That's something you don't get to see too often. I mean, oh, you're seeing some aggressive plays. Blame F does go down. Zello with powerful control in A main, but that pincer move on the A bomb side is still doable. Cypher, big frag found in AW. All you got to take care of is Zello, but Zello is hitting shots. A possibility. Crims, though, he seems to be aware that there could be a CT player with a wraparound. This frag could change the pace of this entire round, and Crims has got the better of Zello. That's it.
Yeah, that's huge from Crims. Brilliant awareness. As soon as Jambo relays that information that there was one with me in Ivy, and now he's disappeared, Crims knows exactly what is up. There's no other route to take than to wrap through main when you know that the A side's lost. So alongside the max loss in the next, they can actually go for a full buy, which I like. Decent start. 3v3.
Oh, James is getting close as well. He might actually spot the player. Boom. Great shot by James. Gonna try to reposition, but now Cypher will be so aware of his position, or will he? Look at that. Great shot from James. AWP leading the way. Oh, he's being silent about it, but then again, being silent is costing him time. And he will try to find this frag and connector right before he's found by Nota, so maybe there's a chance that he has slipped through the cracks. Oh, he's been spotted. And if you're Nota, this should be an easy frag for you. There we go. No problem whatsoever, and it's a big round win for Paravision.
Doesn't end up being the case. Jambo patient towards Ivy, providing sort of covering fire, I guess, as his teammates walk up. James on the angle, though. Flashed off. Casillo's found another elsewhere, and James going to be relaying this information. They're hot on my heels here on Ivy. He does manage to find the first, tries to slip away. Oh no, he's re-aggressing. Careful, James. He's getting a little too hot to handle. Oh, wow.
Great shot by Jambo, but then again, Belchanok with a great response. I mean, Fear is still in a pretty prominent position. Like, his positioning alone could give him a bomb plant, but the big problem now is A main, which Crims, does he seem to be aware of it? Not really by the looks of it. Oh, I wonder if they might even consider going for another wraparound, but no, looks like all they're focused on is getting that bomb planted in a safe position. Nonetheless, Crims, he's got the reflexes on, all right. Big frag found, A main controlled, but if the next 2 players will move in from Pop Dog, this is scary because you have a great position in the form of Crims, and also Fear can set up a pretty impressive crossfire, but he's playing it safe, and none of the T players are appearing in their crosshairs just yet. I'm not sure if this is the right play. Perhaps they're playing it a bit too safe, or it is just Crims holding the line already with another big frag, and Belchanok, oh, he's looking for the bomb. He does not have the kit. Oh, it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's still completely not gonna happen. Fear, fist bump.
and the awkward silence. We're having some production issues on our end, but we're back into business, and the pistol round going MP9 up close. Trying to play around this smoke, knowing that Paravision are going to be on a strong buy here. Everybody just on the edge of their seat. BlameF very narrowly surviving with 14 points of health. Does come out on top, gives them the man advantage. Jambo takes contact in main as well. That'll be information gained, communicated to his teammates. Belchanok, oh my god, he's just walked out. He's walked straight past BlameF climbing up the ladder. How on earth does BlameF survive there? Casillo and Av pulling this back at a 3v3, but a very bizarre round. And one that's not over yet, with 35 seconds now to tick.
There's not a lot of time, but there could be just enough time for a B-side exec if they wanted to. All they need really is that one smoke grenade for a successful walk down lower. Oh, but the big problem is as well, Crims in his prime position, but Zello might still get some good timing with Crims. I wonder where is he? Crims is going to go on in. Zello does lose the fight. And now, okay. A W winning a big engagement. Crims is just going to keep on pushing forward, but at least it is James to secure the bomb plant. Being left in a 1v2 knows the position of a Crims, but where is Cypher at? He's just going to have to wait and hope that someone is going to appear in his crosshairs. And right now we can see Crims has got the high ground, whereas James is using the smoke to his advantage. But some quick mobility from James. This might actually lead him up in a good position. Oh my goodness, James taps away with the AK. All he needs is just another tap, a single tap on the shoulder or in the face in the case of Crims. And it will be Paravision to come out on top. And what a round from James. Like, man, oh man.
Get back in with that sniper, spearheading this game. Top of the scoreboard on the server as a whole. Jambo's looking to try and contest with him. This time doesn't have the AWP though. It's just the rifle. And wow, Belchanok Galil finds the timing. A beautiful transfer onto both. And Fear surely next on the chopping block as he swings out from the red train. Casillo's got his number. And Fnatic kicked to the curb, beaten to a pulp here in round number 16. And it doesn't look like they should be able to get a whole lot more out of it. Crims just wants to grab that rifle, try and survive.
Yep. Well, that's the end of that here, folks. Round number 16 goes the way of Paravision. Some epic entry frags coming out there by the T side.
Number 19 needs to bear some fruits. There's a decent buy-up. This certainly could suffice. There's two kits that they'll need to keep an eye on. Crims is down to an MP9, but yeah, this feels sufficient. James, big entry. Jambo, important to trade it back. As the numbers are even, Belchanok will work his way down the slope. MP9 has to deliver, and it doesn't. Now it's all onto the shoulders of BlameF. Oh, it's massive. Oh, what? Deliver he does.
I respect the antics. He's still going to try to go for it, but will it be given a chance? I mean, some of these players are incredibly low at HP, so there is a chance. Like your AW finding a big frag on BlameF. Still, he has 100 points of HP, 40 seconds to work with, so absolutely. Fnatic now aware of his position. The question is, maybe Jambo can somehow catch him off guard. AW sneaking through. 30 seconds to work with Cypher. He sees him, but Cypher doing a lot of good work, and eventually it will be Jambo to just close it out. A big round win for Fnatic and a tremendous performance.
It was all going wrong up until that point, and I wasn't sure he was going to be able to steer the ship back on course, but he does. A beautiful 3K. No one expecting him to be playing aggressive behind that smoke in heaven. Maybe a bit of an oversight from the T side. Good start Cypher taken care of. Good trade from Fear. Belchanot's got the info, but fire at his feet means that he can't press any further. Try and pull the numbers back, and that smoke's going to add complications to matters as well. Belchanot just has to sit patient. Bomb's been left behind towards the T spawn. He's got two boys working their way up in Ivy. Crims on the span. Does connect a shot. I think he might have heard the sound cue because he double dipped. Won't find any further success. Fear just sat around the corner. Oh no, they've heard the drop off on the boost. Belchanot surely.
Belchanot is taking his sweet time, and that's the problem. Jambo now moving in from Brown Halls. This will be an easy frag for Jambo. There we go. No struggle at all. They at least know the positioning of Jambo, so he W up close. Oh, doesn't even matter. And now all up to James. I mean, he's been mega clutch in this series, in this map in particular. He still might actually pull through. Can recover the bomb. I mean, it's with him. The big problem, of course, is the time, and 25 seconds remaining. As we know, James is very time conscious. He's just going to keep on walking forward, maybe catch at least one of these players off guard, but, oh, he's just going to go for the straight-up plan. Fair enough, at least extra money in their back pockets, but Crims, I mean, he knows. The player's got to be somewhere close by the smoke, and I just don't see James expecting Crims to be this forward. And there we go, Crims. Oh, okay, struggling a bit, but no worries. Major Champ has got it covered.
But we're tied back up now. There's not a huge amount of money for Paravision to work with. They are going to throw themselves into another investment, but it's far from perfect. 4 AKs, 1 Galil, fingers crossed and high hopes, but knowing that they are definitely on the back foot here. Belchanot is already out. Oh no! He's not been able to save his teammate. It's a 4v4 instead of the advantage that should have been going their way. BlameF catches one through the smoke. And Paravision start to reel it in. Nota, careful. Oh, it's way too aggressive from Jambo. There was no need for that.
Oh, good response from Crims as well. Like, there are so many gunfights happening all across the map. And as you can see, like, the CTs aren't 100% sure where those Ts are stationed at. Look at this. Belchanot is just going to push on forward. Almost, I mean, Cypher dying to his teammate. James knows the positioning of these both players. Again, he's just left in a 1v2, so he might try to wait his chances. I mean, he knows that, okay, both players are close by. If I kill one of them, the other one has to be somewhere close. But with 40 seconds remaining, looks like he's just going to try his odds on the B side, and timing is everything. James, oh, unable to get it done. It's again the combo of Crims and Cypher to pull through for Fnatic.
Really gambling that no one's to his left. Just felt foolish to me, and yeah, it does cost him his life. Luckily, it doesn't cost him the round. His teammates were able to recover. Just the Tech-9s here on 4. The one rifle, a little bit of a jump spot confirms Jambo's on the angle, but James really underestimates his counterpart's abilities. Jambo very fast on the flick, second time asking. And this is for 12 rounds. Fnatic have really pulled through here.
Ooh, okay, that's a... Whoa, okay, another big frag coming out from Belchanot. Fear is close by, but still it's somehow a 2v2. Despite the early advantage for Fnatic, oh, Fear toying with death in the form of Noda. And AW is able to see the feed. Noda gets the frag on BlameF. And now it's all up to Fear, 1v2. The T's should get this done, over and done with, and they absolutely pull through.
It's played beautifully at the end there in the 2 versus 1 as well, just to sort of shapeshift, dance around to make sure that you can group up together. Double swing, Fear up close to the 5-7. A hell of a lot of early damage being dealt here. And as Cypher finds a gap, he ends up with 3. Nota emerges eventually for the trade, but it does feel like it's too little too late. A 2v3 certainly recoverable. But the odds not in their favor. Blamef coming in on the flank. There's no way AW expects this, as Blamef will dish out the goods. It's all onto the shoulders of Nota. He needs a 1v3, 4 kills in the round total. The first one, contact made, but Jambo's there on the cross. That is brilliant from Fnatic.
I'm quite surprised as well, like Cypher, how? That's the big question for me. How did he manage to get those 4, or was it 3 frags actually, up close in A main? I even saw, it felt like they were even expecting one of those CT players to get close by, because we saw the nade being deployed. Now we can see Cypher's POV. Wow. Man, this has been stellar. Oh!
A thorn in their side, and one that very clearly hurt. Jambo, aggressive, struggling here. He's wasted a lot of bullets and runs out for the third, but the Cypher finds another kill elsewhere. This does look like a Fnatic map through and through, a much closer affair, but unless Casillo can pull some magic, then this is where we draw the line in the sand. And yeah, you can see the relief on Fnatic. They go into a third map. We're not done yet. So we're down to our third and final decider. 2 teams that are inseparable without the need for Mirage. Crim's very aggressive here in the pistol, wanting to get things off to the front foot. And, well, 1 for 1 isn't too shabby, given how many were coming his way. It's valuable info, and they've got a double flank coming in, but they have given up the site, so we will see a Paravision plant.
You're absolutely right about it. I was so sure that Crims will get just nothing out of it, but apparently just 1 frag in its own right is pretty good. AW being tested here. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, that's another 1-for-1 trade, but it's Nota to find a big frag in kitchen, a second to follow up. And now I suddenly start to believe that Paravision will win this round as Jambo takes the hit. That will be Paravision winning a clean start, I would say, to the pistol round.
And a bit of a pincer in play towards Palace.
I feel like as well, the fact that he have player in short window and connector, this could be still pretty damn good for Fnatic. You can see, yep, there we go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Despite, you know, Fnatic struggling in terms of utility, they had some really solid positions. And it's not like Paravision, once they committed to decide that they have deployed a bunch of smokes and mollies, far from it. And because the Fnatic players had plenty of vision, it's no wonder they managed to kill some of those players from Paravision. They could make it work, as we can see, yeah. Got the molly being deployed. Now the push has to come through. Crims, can he hold the line with Cypher? This could be a very successful crossfire, but it doesn't help that Crims goes down. Cypher, in desperate need of backup, is able to find one. Blame F arrives quickly on the scene. Cypher is able to get another. But the big problem now, it's a 2v3 and make it a 1v3. And AW, left against 2 more players, is able to snatch one. Expecting one more at kitchen at the very least. Sees one more. Oh, it is just the mere dink, my sir. It will not save the day. And that will be Fnatic to claim victory.
They don't really have the util that they want to expend to maintain control of it. So, yeah, let them have a little bit of room. You've got to slowly loosen the valve, alleviate the pressure a little bit. Maintain control. Nota, lovely entry. Blamef's found one onto AW, though, so still back into a 4-on-4. And it feels like time is truly of the essence here for Paravision. They're set up nicely for this A execution, but there's still 3 defenders. And as it continues to tick, 20 seconds now. I can't help but feel they've not left themselves enough room.
Oh, that really sucks for Nota. It could have been the linchpin to win it all, but maybe it's in fact Ziello. Big frags found, but they got to get that bomb planted ASAP. And look who's coming in from behind. It is your boy Jambo, but he's not quick enough. But that shot will land at a designated target. And now it's all up to Ziello. 1v2, here we go. His position, he should be aware that he's probably on the stairs. Oh, they're going to try and stick it. Not sticking it just yet, apparently.
He's got a nade.
A fair amount of time being wasted. Nade comes through. Oh, yeah. Jambo is there to close it out. Good round from Fnatic. Man, they've been doing a really good job at these post plants when they have just 2 players alive, maybe 3 players alive, and it always feels like, okay,
It's that timer that truly plagues them. You've got 8 seconds left and you're frantically trying to get onto the site and plant. No one's really checked CT. No one's even holding it. Had Jambo have been a second sooner, there wouldn't have even been a conversation. The plant would have been denied and Casillo might have even died after time. BlameF playing aggressive top mid again. Even though he's played this position several times, he's not actually been given the fight, so stays incognito. They walk straight into his waiting arms. Jambo with a big shot out of Palace. Can't connect for the second, but Belchanok. The 2v5 becomes 2v4. He has the info on the sniper as he jumps over the stairs. Jambo won't flick up. He'll keep his crosshair down and connects on second time, asking. BlameF finishes off 6-2. And Fnatic, yeah, definitely.
We're not seeing any tactical pause. We're not seeing any sort of discussion. And I feel like at this point, it should be happening anytime soon. And this decision is also rather perplexing. Instead of going for like an eco buy or maybe a half buy, they have gone for the full-on purchase. Cypher, ooh, indecisiveness could cost them the round, but Crims is still alive and kicking, already finding the second and a third to boot.
For underdogs, that was the case for Ents earlier. I think Fnatic are definitely the slight favourites in this series, but not by much. Backside spotted. Crims doesn't actually connect any of the bullets there. That's bizarrely unfortunate. Because they're like, oh my god, he's actually going to die after time. That's a ridiculous shot from Crims, and he knows it. But yeah, this is just so disjointed. The fact that Casillo's there in connector, so exposed after the clock's expired. You know, there's like 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and again, like the question is as well, right? You're saving your weapons, but is it really important? I mean, you still have maximum lose money bonus.
Yeah, one was saving a Tech 9, you're right.
Yeah, was that really worth it? I mean, questions can definitely be raised, and I think there's a good reason for it. Maybe, oh, actually, luckily for the Paravision players that are moving into the B bomb side, Crims has taken a much more passive position, given a chance for Paravision to at least secure that bomb plant. Sure, don't have the best equipment, let alone they can't really stop the CTs from having vision on the bomb, but this is still looking pretty doable, and James is just on the flank, so that is an AWP out of the equation. And Fnatic, they need to find some sort of opportunity here, and they're yet to find anything.
All right, finally. A bit of success. An interesting one that Fnatic just don't want to touch. They did have money to justify playing for a retake, but instead wanted to do the damage on the exits and, well, a shooting gallery for BlameF as he mows them down. Lets Casillo fall with the ship.
I'm actually just quite surprised of how simplistic, I guess is the right word, of how simplistic this T set has been from Paravision. Again, we're just seeing a full-on commitment on the B bomb side. No attempt at even gathering any map control. Like, how is this possible? Crims given so much free reign. Someone could have chucked in a Molotov, maybe just a couple nades, or just one player going for the check to be a little bit more thorough. And now you can see Fear coming in, big frag found. Jame and EW, not the best positions, but at least they have some sort of crossfire set up. Luckily as well for Fnatic, BlameF coming in the back lines is in a prime position. In fact, the two Fnatic players could kind of just wait a little bit longer right before BlameF makes his move. But now you can see AW making plays, Jame hyper-focused on Kitchen. Where's BlameF? He's still not doing anything. He's in prime position. He is supposed to be the linchpin, the reason they win this round. And now somehow, oh, it's him going down. And James securing the W. What? Well, Paravision returning back to their true and tested formula of just hitting the B-bomb side, but they're going to try to do so for short as well. Crims up close with the AWP. He's given a lot of chances, surprisingly. Finally, he does go down, but Cypher feeling pressure. Belchanok comes in huge, and now BlameF is yet to reveal himself. This should be massive, and it sure is. It's BlameF to find big frags. And now it's... What? Oh, okay, Jambo. Okay, okay, what? Okay, no, no, what? What?
No!
What? 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 Though admittedly, I mean, James has been really impressing me this entire best of three. Like he's been able to find some insane clutch scenarios that he's just capable of winning, like 1v2s, 1v3s. I think he's already won a couple of those in this best of three. Hello with the dualies. Respect the hustle. Did a fair good job holding on for as long as he did. But now that bomb plant is coming through. Crims, solid shot on Nota, and that's the problem, right? It's already a 2v3. You know the positioning of the CTs. Ooh, Belench. Oh my goodness, no way. It's all up to Fear now. 1v2 makes it doable, especially if he's able to find a few heads. Oh, but it's Belchinok and it's James to close it out. And Fnatic now. That's definitely quite sick. And you gotta wonder as well. I mean, yeah, Paravision perhaps overestimating their capabilities. Like, fair enough, you did win the previous round, but oh no, they're giving these players with just mere pistols and glils a really good showing. Look at this as well. That bomb plant at the B side is looking mighty possible because Lonesome Jambo has just walked into the bomb site. He has now deployed a very good smoke grenade to block off the vision of Zello. And I feel like this is it. Yeah, this is now Fnatic getting a round win of their own, which they absolutely, well, had a chance of doing it so, but I kind of felt like Paravision, you know.
Well, they made a very early save call, and it's meant that Fnatic have been given plenty of time to inch their way forwards and try and get rid of these rifles. It's a pretty bizarre round to be going for the hunts, considering, you know, it's a round 2 victory, so the team's really don't have a lot of money. And interesting, I was thinking, what's his crosshair placement doing? But he was actually holding for an underpass boost, knowing that that was a possibility. Oh, love that from Belchinok.
That's some sick timing as well. Look at this. It's AW up close with the UMP. Oh, Zello goes down, but no biggie. You got Noda coming in as well. And this crunch of the B bomb set, it's simply not good enough. The B short commit is not looking... Oh, that great Jambo. Lovely shot on Nota. But he's still incredibly low on HP, making him an easy target and susceptible to dying. 8-7. Paravision able to win a pretty important round win. I wouldn't necessarily call it easy, but... And right now, the scoreline is 9-8. And for Fnatic, again, they're just on a partial investment, not a full commitment. And I'm quite surprised that in this, well, this sort of third map, we've been seeing a lot of commitments on the B bombs, and usually it's the bomb set that doesn't have a lot of action, but not this time. It's getting loads of stuff happening on it. AW doing a pretty solid job to survive for as long as he did, and finding the damage he did as well. Pretty impressive. Now we can see Jambo and Cypher.
It's fun in M4.
Jambo at least recovers a better weapon for his troubles, but yeah, right about now, Paravision will have to make their way through the smoke, and it's getting a little bit awkward. Who's going to come out on top? Jambo. Good chance for him, looking for more of those opportunities. And there we go,
no.
Cypher with the Tech 9. Oh no, James losing a lot of HP, losing his life, and that will be Fnatic to claim another big win. And Paravision are doing a really good job reading the situation, having 3 players at the ready. They should not mess this up, especially Zello. Oh, there we go. James is able to find a frag, but it's trade frags all throughout. And now AW waiting for a chance to strike. He is yet to reveal himself, and once he does, he'll deliver some impactful frags. And that will be Paravision claiming victory. Again, not a very convincing victory, if we're being honest. But actually holding on to middle, waiting for anyone to push in outside connector. So far, they're yet to see anything. It is a slow burner of a round. Right now, you can see, ooh, AW was looking for intel, perhaps even a frag or so, and with Cypher securing that one, once again, we're down to the B bombs and commitment. Zello needs to hold the line. Oh, it's a double peek. It's so hard to go up against those. Nada and James, I'm not even sure if they want to commit to this. They don't have any kits. Noda, good timing. Oh, but just not able to get that frag. And it's Cypher again with a hugely impactful frag.
Can't find the kill. Would have been insta-traded anyway, but at least it would have been a 2 versus 1 for James instead of what feels just impossible. They're hunting for him too. He'll hit the flick for the first, but no escape as Fear is in on the flank. They'll grab that sniper. They'll deny it being carried across for Paravision.
Bigger problem. And here you can see, I guess it is an act of desperation. They have gone for the purchase, but maybe it's not a bad choice. I mean, Belgianox so far so good. Massive frags found. Already, this is looking like a solid round for Paravision. They might even come out on top victorious, but Jambo's still alive. Not for long, though. And this is the big problem. It's a 2v4. Bomb plant not going to happen anytime soon. They are so exposed. And Nota, alongside AW, good crossfire setup, leaving it all up to Crims in a 1v4. And just not able to pull through. If anything, this would be a moment. If you're a Fnatic, that is a round you could be raging for losing. That is a round you had all the right to take. In general, just one-dimensional Counter-Strike coming in from both squads. Though, at the same time, you could be thinking, oh, but maybe they're thinking, 2 steps ahead, By that point, if the T side might consider changing things up, maybe hitting the B bomb side is the right choice. Well, right now, the choice is to hit the A bomb side. James is here with the AWB. He's able to find the first frag. He knows that he will be pressured in CT spawn until he backs away. And he has done so successfully. Meanwhile, Belenchuk with an impressive spray. And now Cypher and company might want to go for this. This is not looking good. James with a team kill. I'm sure that wouldn't be too impactful. It's still a 2v4. Make it a 4v1 as it is Lonesome Fear that should be going down. And Paravision, despite the rage, they managed to come out on top with a probably unsatisfying victory, but a victory nonetheless. They take it 2-1 against Fnatic.